You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show. You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight, it's another showdown in the always competitive Badger Large Conference. Final home game of the regular season as the Golden Beavers welcome in the Deforest Norskies. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the field house, and I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Aiden Voigt. Jack Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios on Bill McCullum Way, engineering our radio simulcast tonight. And this broadcast is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also is brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this stormy Thursday night. Wow, I tell you what, this crazy winter of ours just keeps getting crazier as we just had some thunder showers roll through the area, a little bit of lightning outside, and not too far from here, south and also west of here, there have been some tornado warnings this evening. They were talking to us, the game staff here, the site staff, was saying that just in case we get any warnings, we may have to evacuate the field house and move to a safe area. I said, oh my gosh, that's not going to happen, is it? We hope not. But, yeah, be safe and keep an eye to the sky tonight, folks, as this winter just keeps getting crazier and crazier. But, yes, we have basketball straight ahead for you tonight. Girls hoops, it's Beaver Dam and Deforest. Beaver Dam, a 17-5 overall record. Golden Beavers currently sit in second place in the Badger Large at 10-2, a game and a half behind Oregon. The Oregon Panthers right now with a perfect 11-0 conference mark. They're 20-0 overall. Beaver Dam, this is the second to last game of the regular season, their final home game of the regular season. If Beaver Dam wins out and gets some help, they still have a shot at a Badger Large Conference title. But if you're Beaver Dam, you got to control what you can control, and that's the next two games. That's tonight against Deforest, and then next week, Thursday, the Golden Beavers play at Oregon. So, again, you win out and maybe get a little help, you can still be talking conference title here. Oregon, just for kicks here, their remaining three games, they play at Monona Grove tonight. Then on Saturday, the 10th, they will take on this Deforest team at home before finishing out the season next Thursday, as I mentioned, at home against Beaver Dam. They also have a non-conference game in there, but as far as the conference goes, that doesn't mean anything. So we'll see what happens here down the stretch. But Beaver Dam coming off arguably one of its most impressive wins of the season this past Tuesday night as the Golden Beavers routed Monona Grove by the score of 60-37. And that was payback, for lack of a better term, for their game against Monona Grove on the road back in December, right before Christmas. That was a game that Beaver Dam lost 64-39. Left a really bad taste in their mouth. The girls were very disappointed in that one, and they wanted to go out on Tuesday night and prove that that was not the norm, that was an anomaly, and boy, did they ever, as they held that high-scoring Monona Grove team to under 40 points. Gabby Wilkie led the way with 17 in that game, and how about Mackenzie Gritzmacher? Special shout-out to her as she set a personal best for points in that game with 11, and she got those 11 points in roughly about 15 minutes of playing time. But Beaver Dam comes into this one having won 6 in a row. And so the old adage is you want to play your best basketball this time of year. Beaver Dam sure seems to be really doing that at this juncture with just 2 regular season games left. And, of course, this weekend the seedings come out for the WIAA postseason, so every win you can get is going to be very helpful in that matter. Deforest, we look at Deforest. Now, they're 5-6 in the conference. They're tied with Wanakee right now for 4th. But I tell you what, their overall record is pretty good. It's 13-7. So they're having a good season. They've just struggled in this always competitive Badger Large Conference. The Norskies have won their past 2 games. They beat Watertown on January 30th, and then a win over Fort Atkinson. Gets a little tougher here tonight at Beaver Dam. And as I mentioned, they do play at Oregon on Saturday. But the Norskies continue to get some solid play. Players like Ryland Oberg, a senior, who averages just around 16 points a game. Jada Kelleher, another name that you're going to hear a lot about tonight, 5'9" senior. She averages just under 16 points per ball game. These 2 teams played back on December 15th. Beaver Dam won it at Deforest, 55-39. The Golden Beavers led 42-20 at halftime of that game. Gabby Wilkie led the way with 17 points for the Golden Beavers. Riley Zarnecki had 14. Emma Julka with 11. Meanwhile, Rylan Oberg and Jada Kelleher, the 2 I just mentioned. Oberg had 14 for the Norskies that night. Kelleher with 13. But again, both these teams, as I mentioned, with seeding just around the corner, wanting to pad their resume as much as they can. So that makes this game, as pretty much every game is, very, very important. Should be a fun one here tonight as these 2 teams do battle. A lot going on here at the high school tonight and across the street as well. We've got a Beaver Dam boys hockey game tonight against Whitefish Bay over at the Beaver Dam Family Center. That one, it's senior night for the Golden Beaver boys hockey team. Here in the Commons area, just outside the Fieldhouse tonight, it's the annual Pasta with a Purpose spaghetti dinner. And Aiden, my engineer, and I, we just sat down to a nice spaghetti supper here, about 45 minutes ago. And hats off to all the Beaver Dam high school service organizations that collaborate to put that on. They raise money for the United Way of Dodge County. And it's not often that Aiden and I get a nice pasta dinner before we go on the air. But hats off to those folks, those student-run organizations for the work that they did in putting on that event tonight. All right, let's take a quick timeout. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, you'll hear comments from Braden Wendt, the head coach of Beaver Dam. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Braden Wendt, the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, I wasn't here Tuesday, but an impressive win for your team over Monona Grove. And I know that you were looking to right the ship because the first time you played them, we had talked about it previously, things didn't go so well. It sounds like it was a complete 180 this time around.
Yeah, ironically enough, it was like we switched places. We had a hard time knocking down shots the first time around, and Monona Grove on Tuesday had a hard time knocking down their own shots too. So it's kind of ironic how the places switched, but just on our end, it was a phenomenal effort defensively. Everyone understood their role, and they executed. Everyone understood what our game plan was on offense, and they executed. And, I was probably expecting a closer game, but, to beat a conference rival and one of the top 5 teams in the state for D2 by, 20-some is, just great for our confidence overall. It kind of went in there with an attitude. It was a must-win game, and, we certainly played that way. So, yeah, just really, really proud of the girls in general.
We had kids stepping up all over the place. Kenzie Grismacher sets a personal high with 11 points. And you and I have talked about that, this team's got so many players capable of just stepping up like that on any given night.
Yeah, she had a phenomenal game. I could have sworn I played her longer than 15 minutes, but to see the line saying she scored 11 points in 15 minutes is even more impressive. So, a huge game, and she came off the bench and gave us a huge performance, and it was one of the big reasons why we were able to win the way that we did. She came off the bench, hit 2 threes, got a couple layups because she ran the floor well. So, yeah, just a great effort by her on Tuesday.
You mentioned that the defensive effort was solid on Tuesday, and, when I've seen you at your best throughout the year, obviously, defense has been a key. That's been at the forefront, and I would imagine that's going to continue to be a big key down the stretch into the postseason.
Yeah, our last 2 games have been phenomenal on defense. We played Wanakee last week, and they got some good firepower on offense. We held them to, I believe, 39, and obviously Monona Grove comes in here on Tuesday, and we hold them to their season low of 37. So, yeah, we're playing a lot of good defense down the stretch here, and it's just the perfect time of the year to be playing your best defense.
Overall, as you look at things, you've been playing well over the last couple of weeks, offensively and defensively. In the old adage is you want to be playing your best basketball this time of year. Do you feel like the team is playing its best basketball right now?
I would say so. We're in our second longest winning streak of the season. First one was 8. This one we're on is 6 right now. And most of the games that we've been playing, we've been able to put teams away, even some of the better teams. So, yeah, our offense has looked sharper, a little more unselfish. Our defense has looked more intense and focused on their role. So, yeah, I'd definitely say we're playing some of our best basketball right now. And like you said, it's the perfect time to do it.
Here comes Deforest into town tonight. You beat him the first time around. Had a fairly big lead at halftime in that game. A little bit lower scoring in the second half, but the damage pretty much done in the first half of that one, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, we went in the halftime up 22 and kind of played a little slow in the second half. We just kind of focused on getting out of there with everyone intact. Ended up winning by something like 16, 17 points. But, yeah, it was a really good game overall by our girls. We got on them early, kept them down, kept our composure, and never looked back.
Jada Kelleher, Rylan Oberg, names probably are going to be jobs 1 and 2 defensively, I would imagine, tonight.
Yeah, those are 2 really good players for Deforest, both averaging around 16 a game. So those 2 run the show, and those 2 are going to have to be our focus on defense. We'll have to keep those 2 accounted for at all times. But I'm confident that, our defenders can step up to the challenge. We've faced some really good offensive players as of late, and we've kept them to under their average, so we're looking to do that again tonight.
You and I were talking, it's hard to believe, but this weekend, seeding is going to be happening. So, a huge win for you on Tuesday night. All these wins have been big, and here another chance tonight to really lock up a good seed come this weekend.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon we'll know what our seed's at in the playoffs and possibly who we might be playing, even at that. So this time of the year, it's just important to keep stacking those wins come seeding time, and that's what our plan is, keep stacking wins.
All right, Braden, I wish you and the girls good luck. Thanks as always for your time. Do appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike. Go Beavers.
All right, that's Braden Wendt. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you are in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Staff and students of the Beaver Dam Unified School District value our community and know that giving back matters. All of our schools are actively engaged with the community, and our staff and students provide thousands of hours in community service each year. From staff and students at our elementary schools to clubs, organizations, and teams at our middle and high schools, we are learning together and giving back together because it's the right thing to do. Beaver Dam and Deforest tonight. Girls basketball will have the starting lineups, the opening tip in a moment. Right now we'll pause, but we'll keep it here as we honor America with our national anthem. Our national anthem here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Time now for the starting lineups. First, for Deforest, coached by Jerry Schwen, with a record of 13-7 overall, 5-6 in the conference. The guards are Jordan Derline, 5'6" junior, along with Jada Kelleher, a 5'9" senior, and Rylan Oberg, 5'7" and a senior. Forwards include Allie Armstrong, a 5'10" junior, along with Miley Kuipers, a junior at 6 feet tall. So again, for Deforest, the Norskies start Jordan Derline, Jada Kelleher, Rylan Oberg, Allie Armstrong, and Miley Kuipers. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Braden Went, 17-5 overall, 10-2 in the conference. The guards are Ani Salatel, a 5'11" senior, along with Emma Julka, a 5'6" sophomore, and Natea Donaldson, 5'9" sophomore. The forwards are Gabby Wilkie, 6'2" senior, along with Riley Zarnecki, a 5'11" senior. So again, for Beaver Dam, it's Ani Salatel, I call her Seattle, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki. For those of you listening on the radio tonight that can't see it, Beaver Dam will be moving right to left in the first half this evening, and Deforest will go left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV video screen. The Norskis tonight in black jerseys and shorts. They've got yellow numbers and some yellow and purple lettering. Beaver Dam, they're in the traditional home white jerseys and shorts, the green numbers and the green and gold trim. Don't forget, as always, the email box is open during our game tonight. You can send me a message at sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, all that sort of good stuff. We'll be happy to give you a shout out. We'd love to hear from you. And Beaver Dam fans, DeForest fans, we don't care. We'll take whoever you're rooting for tonight and let us know you're out there. sports@dailydodge.com. Tomorrow night we'll be here for Beaver Dam boys basketball as the Golden Beaver boys will host Wanakee. That game tomorrow night is also going to be simulcast, a Daily Dodge TV video stream, and again airing on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. 7 o'clock for the pregame show tomorrow night, 7:15 for the tip. Aiden and I will be right back here, and Jack, I'm assuming Jack's going to be back tomorrow night on the radio side. So we are ready to go. It's going to be Miley Kuipers to jump it at center for the Norskis, and Gabby Wilkie, the South Dakota commit, will do the honors for Beaver Dam, and the Golden Beavers are going to control the tap. Emma Julka has it, races ahead. This game is underway here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. And a post feed to Wilkie near the left block, guarded by Kuiper. She steps back, tries a three ball, and buries a triple right off the bat. Well, that didn't take long. We're not even 20 seconds in. It's 3-0 in favor of Beaver Dam on the tray by Gabby Wilkie. Beaver Dam comes in as the number 4 ranked team this week in Division II, according to WisSports.net. They've been ranked pretty much all season, somewhere in that 4, 5, 6 range in Division II. And now DeForest going to work offensively. This is Kuipers up near the top of the silo. Beaver Dam's in man-to-man D. Pass taken now by Rylan Oberg. They go over to the left side for Armstrong. Now back to Kuipers. Kuipers being hassled there by Riley Zarnecki. And now kicks it out beyond the arc for Armstrong. Armstrong feeding Oberg. Rylan Oberg off the screen, thought about a three, but there was a defender there. That's Ani Salatel. She plays tremendous defense. She usually is assigned to the best player on the opposing team. Three ball, it is off the mark, no good. Fight for the rebound, tipped around, grabbed by Armstrong, and as she went up, she got fouled. And there's kind of a mad scramble there. And let's check the foul out here, but it's going to go on Julka. That's her first, team's
Welcome to Marcasan High School for the second leg of a doubleheader here on Daily Dodge TV. Corey Sparks here with you for this one. Charlie Dern, our video on-site engineer. We started with the girls basketball game between Winnebago Lutheran and Marcasan. Winnebago won that one by a score of 60-33 and was led by Lindsay Nell. Now we flip the page to game 2 of 2 tonight. Randolph coming off of a 71-56 victory over Lourdes Academy. The Rockets held their opponents to shooting just 3 of 24 from 3. Really stifled that Lourdes offense, while Marcasan is fresh off of an 80-43 loss to Marshall on Monday. Marcasan had 25 turnovers and shot just 36% from the field in that one. Offense was hard to come by for everybody not named Austin Modrow, who had 20 of the team's 43 points. A huge thank you to our presenting video sponsors in Hometown Glass and Improvement and Columbus Family Dental. High school sports are also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Folks, we will step aside for a 2-minute break, come back for the national anthem and starting lineups and more here on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. Let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. Enjoy tonight's game in a positive manner. We played the national anthem prior to tonight's girls' game, so we will move right into starting lineups for both teams.
Looks like we will not have the national anthem. We had that for the first game, so why would we do it twice? All right, so we'll look at the Rockets. We've got number 10, a senior guard, Carter Meredith, leading the way at 16.4 points per contest. Number 12, a senior guard, Nicholas Katzma. Number 22, a senior guard, Jake Dykstra. Number 24, a junior forward, that's Nick Miedema. And number 40, a junior guard, Ben Paul. The Rockets are 14-6 overall this season and are led by head coach Tyler Fisher, the very same coach at the helm 2 years ago for their 2022 Division V state championship title. We look over at the Marcasan Hornets. Number 3, a sophomore forward, Josh Herwig. Number 5, a sophomore guard, Graydon Bredeveld. Number 10, a sophomore guard, Cohen Hoffman. Number 11, a junior guard, Michael Godursky. Number 23, a junior forward leading the way at 20 points per game and 13 rebounds per contest, Austin Modero. The Hornets are 4-14 overall this season. They're led by first-year head coach and athletic director, jack of all trades, Skip Laper. Skip was actually at the helm of the girls program a couple of years ago, switched back over to the boys this year. Marcasan in their white jerseys, yellow lettering and numbering. Randolph in their patented blue and white lettering and numbering. Marcasan's going to go right to left. Randolph will go left to right. Two teams played back on December 11th. Randolph took that one 57-34. Nobody on Marcasan scored in double digits in that game. The Rock.
Zarnecki left side for three. Off the rim, it won't go. Rebound, Wilkie. Double teamed underneath. Fell down, and she is tied up. Jump ball. I can't see the arrow. It's being blocked by players who are checking in, and it's going to belong to Deforest. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Apparently, we had switched. The stream got switched somehow, and those of you expecting to watch this game were watching Randolph and Marcasan, so we apologize. Wilkie, a step back three. Money! Oh, Gabby Wilkie from the parking lot. That's her second triple, 13-6. Beaver Dam. And now they're saying, what, it's down again? I don't know what to do, folks. I got to do play-by-play. I can't. We're going to check it out here. But here is a drive and a shot. No good, but Kelleher got fouled. What do we got here, Tom? All right, here is Kelleher at the line after a foul by Ashley, her second and the team's sixth. And the first free throw's up, and it is no good. Well, the foul situation here, we're halfway through this first half, 9 minutes to go until halftime, and